Who knows what evil lives in the heart of game? The Shadows knows. Hi, I'm the Shadows Knows, and I'm back with another Let's Compare video. Tonight I compare the game Pinball Power, also known as 3D Pinball, by Mastertronic on the Commodore 64, the Amstrad CPC, and the Sinclair Spectrum. And if my voice sounds a little bit different, that's because I have to keep a quite awkward position to play this game, because it plays with the keyboard, Commodore key and cursor left right key. Ah, shit. And I already noticed that the physics, the board physics and everything else is not very realistic. And yeah, I played a real pinball machine 3 or 4 days ago, so yeah, I know how a real mechanical pinball machine does feel like. But yeah, it's not a bad game. And it reminds me more of one of those mechanical toy pinballs from the 80s. Yeah, that was one thing I always wanted to have, but my parents never bought me. And now I think those things are either not working or ridiculously expensive. So I don't think I can get one soon. Ah, shit. It's probably more realistic to buy a real pinball machine. Not that I have any room to set it up, but yeah, I don't think they are too expensive, at least for what you get, but they also need a lot of maintenance if you want to use them regularly. Yeah, but for the Commodore 64, this is not bad. Even though it's not very realistic, it's playable, and I don't think you can do a much better pinball game on the Commodore 64, so I'll have a break and rest my back and be back with the Amstrad version. Okay, back with the Amstrad version, and let's see if I can reach the keyboard without knocking off the camera. Oh, great. And the keys are not as cleverly chosen as on the Commodore 64. It's the Z and the... shit. Yeah. And the / key. And it does, yeah, feel even less realistic than on the Commodore 64. Fast, but somehow jerky. It's hard to describe, but it feels like, yeah, the ball has its own life. speeds up at certain moments and then slows down again. It could be that it's the scaling of the ball that looks unnatural, but I'm not sure about that. But it feels less, even less realistic than on the Commodore 64. Graphics doesn't look that bad. Ah, shit. And on the top of the screen, that's another screen mode than on the bottom of the screen, so you can have the colors on the playfield and high resolution text. But I have another go. Ah, shit. Yeah, maybe you can get used to the ball physics, but yeah, I don't like it too much. And I'm not sure if that wasn't also on the Commodore 64, but if it was, it wasn't as noticeable as on the Amstrad. Yeah. Or is it when anything else is moved or drawn on the screen that the ball slows down a little in those moments? I'm not sure about that, but what was that? And yeah, you could probably see it on the ball. Yeah. Okay. Not a big fan of the Amstrad version, but still, it's only a budget game, so you didn't pay much for it. Let's see if the Spectrum version is any better. Okay, back with the Spectrum version, and as a surprise, this is the only version that has music, and I think it's my Specky in 48K mode, so I don't think it's the Yamaha sound chip. I think it's the speaker, the built-in, but it's the beeper, but I'm not sure about that. Yeah, let's see how it plays, and the keys are even less intuitive than on the Amstrad. And it looks like it has the same problems with the ball physics that I have on the Amstrad version. Ah, shit, that was stupid. Yeah, the sudden speed ups don't help too much. Wouldn't be that bad otherwise. Yeah, but it feels like the speed of the ball is totally random. And that's not good. And yeah, that's a shame. It would be a quite good pinball game, but yeah, that's a no-go. Ah, shit. Okay, I try it again. And for some reason it feels even worse than on the Amstrad. And I wonder which one was the original version. Was it the Commodore 64 version? And yeah, the guys who ported the game didn't know what they were doing. I mean, it's not that much going on the screen. And it feels a little bit like the sound effects on the Spectrum slow the game down considerably. I don't know. It just feels weird. Ah, shit. Yeah, you could clearly see how jerky the ball was moving when the Specky was beeping. And that's really not that great. Yeah, and there's pretty much not much more to this game. So yeah. What is this? Ah, okay, I lit up all of those blocks on this side. And I already have a new high score. Yeah. The only one I like is the Commodore 64 version. And only because it's the only one with halfway decent ball physics. The constant slow downs and speed ups on the Amstrad and the Spectrum even more really disturb the gameplay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.